Hey guys, welcome back to our Houston Texans franchise. Today I'm bringing you some stats, standings, and some awards. As you can see, the Cowboys are dead last in the NFL, 2-7. The Colts are in 31st. They're having a rough year with Peyton Manning. There's the Bengals, who we just beat. There we are at 22nd. We're 4-4 on the year. We've allowed 250 points. We scored 226 though. The Jets, they're having a hard time scoring this year, 140 points. The Titans, we get to face next, they've only scored 123 points this season and only allowed 125. So they are deserving of that 4-4 record. There's the Browns, who beat us in the waning seconds of the fourth quarter, and the Chargers, who also beat us as we missed a field goal with a little bit of time left on the clock. The Seahawks have scored 225 points. They've only allowed 141. There's the Eagles, number 4 team in the NFL, and we beat them this season, one of the only 2 teams to beat them. And the Steelers are number 1 at 8-0. The season stats for the Texans: Carr has thrown for over 2,000 yards, 14 touchdowns, 12 picks, 52 completion percentage, 253 yards a game. He's been sacked 22 times though. Definitely going to have to draft some offensive linemen or maybe pick somebody up in free agency in the offseason. Running backs are pretty even, except Ricky Waters has not fumbled a ball all year. Longest run on the season for the Texans is 28 yards by Ricky Waters. Here's the leading receivers: Jabbar Gaffney, Corey Bradford, who has 1 million drops, Jamal Anderson, 11 catches out of the backfield. Jonathan Wells, rookie halfback, also has a couple catches. Ricky Waters only have 1 catch, 0 yards on the year. 11 drops for Corey Bradford, 6 for Gaffney and Jermaine Lewis. Billy Miller has 5, Terry Hardy with 3. Our offensive line is god-awful, except for Tony Baselli. So our defensive stats: Jamie Sharper with 10 tackles for a loss. Kylie Wong has 9. Ed McDaniel with 5 tackles for a loss. Sam Adams, our big free agent pickup before the season, 14 tackles, 1 for loss, 1 sack. We're hoping to get some more sacks out of him, but it's not looking so good right now. All the linebackers are leading the team with tackles for a loss. Marcus Coleman has 4, and Jason Peter has 3. A lot of guys have 2. Sam Gash, our fullback, has 2 tackles. We've only got 5 sacks as a team on the season, and only 2 of them are by linemen. 10 interceptions on the year. Marcus Coleman has 5. He leads the team. Aaron Glenn is 3 behind him with 2. 15 deflections for Coleman, 9 for Aaron Glenn, 4 for Kylie Wong, and Victor Green has 3. We've forced 5 fumbles on the season and recovered 3 of them. We have 3 defensive touchdowns: Aaron Glenn, Kylie Wong, and Victor Green. Chris Brown has missed 5 field goals on the season. Gary Anderson is perfect at this point, 3 for 3. Lee Johnson is awful this season for punting, and this will probably be his last year as he is 40 years old. We've got a kick return and a punt return for touchdown on the season: Darian Gordon and Jermaine Lewis. Drew Bledsoe leads the league in passing yards with 2,122. David Carr is tied with Dante Culpepper for second at 2,027 yards. Tom Brady having a heck of a season. 24-year-old quarterback from Michigan. 16 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Drew Brees has thrown only 3 interceptions on the season. I believe him and Doug Flutie are splitting time at quarterback for the San Diego Chargers. Brett Favre with 202 completions on 318 attempts. Man, he likes to sling the ball. Peyton Manning leads the league in completion percentage. He's also thrown 9 picks, and they've only won 2 games. David Carr leads the league in yards per game, tied with Dante Culpepper. And Sage Rosenfels of the Washington Redskins has been sacked 30 times. David Carr is 4th, sacked 22 times. Culpepper's got the longest pass, 76 yards, and Edgerrin James leads the NFL in rushing yards, over 1,000. Corey Dillon's in 2nd, he's over 100 yards behind him. Sean Alexander's 100 yards behind Dillon. Danian Tomlinson, as you can see, is out for the rest of the season, so he will not get to 1,000 yards this year. Sean Alexander leads the league with touchdowns with 12, and Corey Dillon is tied with him. Marshall Faulk averaging 5.7 yards per carry. Edgerrin James with 5.3. And he hasn't fumbled it yet either. Zahir Hakeem leads the league in fumbles with 11. My goodness. Rookie running back William Green has 61 broken tackles for the Cleveland Browns. And Travis Henry has also got 60. A lot of good young running backs storming this league. Mike Allstott with 2 20-plus yard runs. Michael Vick leads the league with 4, tied with Edgerrin James and Corey Dillon. Nobody else has more than 2. Longest run is from Mike Allstott from the Buccaneers. He's a monster. He's got 35 broken tackles as well. Keyshawn Johnson leads the league in receptions with 52. Randy Moss is 1 behind him, but he has almost 400 more receiving yards. What a beast. As you see, Jabbar Gaffney is in 6th place in the NFL for receiving yards on the season. Randy Moss, Peerless Price, Rod Smith, Joey Galloway, Zahir Hakeem round out the top 6. Randy Moss leads in average yards per catch. Jabbar Gaffney is right behind him with 17.8 yards per catch. Troy Brown leads the NFL in touchdowns with 9. Randy Moss and Marvin Harrison are tied for 2nd with 8 apiece. Byron Chamberlain and Terrell Owens both have 6. Jabbar Gaffney is 6th with 5 touchdowns. Randy Moss averages over 115 yards per game. And Freddie Mitchell's in 3rd, but he's out for the rest of the season for the Eagles. Amon Green with 444 yards after catch. Goodness gracious. Rookie running back Deshaun Foster is doing really well too in the receiving game for the Carolina Panthers. Tony Gonzalez only has 2 drops on the season. Tim Brown and Jerry Rice have 0 drops. 2 Hall of Famers. Corey Bradford likely leads the league in drops, but he doesn't have enough catches to be on that list, so it's 8. Willie Jackson in 2nd place with a 74-yard catch. Bruce Matthews, future Hall of Famer for the Tennessee Titans, leads the league in pancakes. We don't have anybody on that list because we're not good in the blocking department. So the league leaders in tackles, there's Ed Reed from Miami. He's in his rookie season. He's having a heck of a season, I guess. Kylie Wong, 4th for tackles for a loss. Jamie Sharper was right above him. Patrick Kearney leads the league in sacks with 9. Jonathan Williams has 8. He had 4 against us. Charles Woodson leads the NFL in interceptions with 6. Marcus Coleman and R.W. McQuarters are tied for 2nd with 5. Aaron Glenn leads the league in yards for interceptions with 146. Champ Bailey's in 2nd. And Lethan Flowers is in 3rd. 105-yard return by Aaron Glenn. That leads the league for longest interception return by 6 yards. Ed Reed, 17 deflections. Heck of a season for that rookie. Monster numbers he's putting up. No surprise, he's a Miami Hurricane. Jason Taylor's got 3 forced fumbles at his defensive end spot for the Miami Dolphins. Derek Brooks leads the league in fumble recoveries with 4. A bunch of guys have 3. Zahir Hakeem recovered 3 of them, but they were probably all his fumbles anyways. He doesn't like to hold on to the ball. Not a whole lot of blocks on the season. Only 3 safeties, one of them coming against us last game against the Cincinnati Bengals, because Randall Cunningham could not get out of the end zone in time. Shane Bailey's got 2 defensive touchdowns. Aaron Glenn and Kylie Wong are right behind him with 1. Samari Rowe, Aaron Smith, and Jason Gilden also have 1. Olindo Mare has the best field goal percentage, other than Gary Anderson, who's only attempted 3 field goals. Matt Stover, Adam Vinatieri, and Morton Anderson have the longest field goals on the season at 56 yards. 4 field goals have been blocked this year. Tom Tupla for the Buccaneers has punted it 55 times for 2,306 yards. Our punter will not be on that list. His average is awful. Here we are at kick returns. Antoine Randall, rookie for the Pittsburgh Steelers, has got 22 kick returns for an average of 32 yards per return, giving him 704 yards. He has 1 touchdown. Dante Hall has 1,026 kick return yards and a touchdown. Monster numbers. That poor defense must be getting scored on every drive for him to have that many kick returns. Antoine Randall with a 103-yard kick return for a touchdown. Andre Davis leads the league in punt return yards. Kenyon Rambo, who had a heck of a game against us the first game of the season for the Dallas Cowboys, he's on that list. Sean Alexander leads the MVP race. Jameer Miller, a linebacker for the Browns, is in second. Carlos Emmons, another linebacker for the Eagles, is in second. Derek Brooks, another linebacker. And Corey Dillon round out the NFL MVP race. Offensive Player of the Year, Sean Alexander, Corey Dillon, Edgerrin James, Amon Green, and Dante Culpepper. Hard to imagine the Colts being 2-6 with the numbers that James is putting up this season. I mean, he had over 200 yards rushing against us. Joey Porter having a heck of a season for the Steelers. Lethan Flowers, heck of a season as well. David Carr is leading the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year campaign, and Jabbar Gaffney is a close second. Clinton Portis from the U is in third. William Green, the rookie running back for the Cleveland Browns, and Brian Westbrook from Villanova round out the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Ed Reed, I think, will run away with that one. That doesn't even look to be close to me. Wendell Bryant, John Henderson, and Rocky Kalmus for the Titans round out the Defensive Rookie of the Year award. Bill Cowher is leading the pack for NFL Coach of the Year. Coach Andy Stump for the Houston Texans is not on there. Trying to get his first winning season. Best quarterback, Dante Culpepper, Donovan McNabb, Rich Gannon, Tom Brady, and Drew Bledsoe, who threw for over 400 yards against us. We got our butts whooped that game. Best wide receiver, Randy Moss, Troy Bound, Marvin Harrison, Terrell Owens, and Rod Smith. All of them are having a heck of a season. You won't see anybody on our team on this list. Or this list. Man, we can't pressure the quarterback at all this season. Best defensive back, Lethan Flowers, Rodney Harrison, Charles Woodson, Tony Parrish, and Lawyer Malloy. Of course, they're all on teams that have pretty good records as well. The Dolphins apparently can't score touchdowns because Olindo Mare has kicked 21 field goals. I expect Gary Anderson to not be on this list for very much longer. He hasn't really attempted that many field goals this season. Here's the Pro Bowl voting. See if Jabbar Gaffney's on this list. And he is not. I think that's kind of a snub. He's having a heck of a season. No linemen on offense or defense for us. See if we can at least get one guy on here. There we go, Marcus Coleman. Getting some Pro Bowl votes for us. Very nice. He's got 5 interceptions. That's definitely helping his cause. Ed Reed leading the free safety vote by 11,000. No surprise there. Dante Hall and Andre Davis lead the return specialist. And that's going to do it for our midseason stats for our Houston Texans franchise. I will be bringing you our Tennessee Titans matchup sometime this week, probably Saturday. But that's it for the stats, guys. I'll see you Saturday most likely. Take it easy, guys.